Princess Mononoke is a Studio Ghibli masterpiece, but it almost bankrupted the studio. When Princess Mononoke premiered in 1997, it marked a bold departure from Studio Ghibli's earlier, gentler tales. Directed by Hayao Miyazaki, the film tackled industrialization, environmental decay, and moral ambiguity with a seriousness rare in animation. It was a visual and narrative powerhouse, both epic in scale and stunning in execution. But behind its beauty and acclaim was a grueling, high-stakes production that pushed the studio to its financial and physical limits. For many at Ghibli, the film was more than a movie, it was a leap of faith. At the heart of the production was a philosophy of mentorship and craft, according to Vulture.com. Animators, no matter their experience, were expected to start from the basics, from drawing hands to animating bouncing balls. One such animator, David Encinas, traveled from France to Japan in pursuit of that dream, after a fateful meeting with Miyazaki. Ghibli's openness to training, even during its most pressuring moments, became both a lifeline for young artists and a source of strain for the studio. That culture of hands-on learning, rare in large Western studios, would become one of Ghibli's defining traits. The production of Princess Mononoke was Studio Ghibli's most ambitious effort to date, and nearly its last. The film demanded unprecedented detail and complexity, with every frame hand-drawn in a time-consuming, labor-intensive process. Miyazaki, committed to perfection, refused to compromise on quality. Ghibli poured so many resources into the film that its future hinged entirely on the movie's success. Staff members worked brutal hours, with some sleeping in the studio during crunch time. According to Encinas, the atmosphere was electric but dire because if the film failed, Ghibli would have shut down. Despite the stress, the gamble paid off. Princess Mononoke became the highest-grossing film in Japan at the time and helped cement Ghibli's global reputation. Still, the emotional and financial toll was immense. The production left important figures burned out, and tragically, animator Yoshifumi Kondo, once seen as Miyazaki's successor, died not long after from an aortic dissection, likely brought on by overwork. The film's triumph came at a cost that remains part of Ghibli's complex legacy, a reminder of both the beauty and brutality of creative ambition. Time at Ghibli revealed a uniquely communal approach to animation. Unlike the compartmentalized systems in Western studios, Ghibli operated with everyone, from directors to assistants, working side by side on the same floor. Even senior staff were expected to pitch in on menial tasks, like painting cells or correcting in-betweens. This egalitarian ethos fostered constant learning and mutual respect. Encinas, though a newcomer, received feedback from legends like Kenichi Konishi and Yasuo Otsuka, transforming his artistic perspective. What struck Encinas most was Ghibli's willingness to invest in mentorship, even amid intense deadlines. While Western studios often silo animators into narrow roles, Ghibli encouraged a holistic understanding of the animation process. That spirit of collaboration, driven by passion more than profit, is part of what made Princess Mononoke a masterpiece. It was not just a film, it was a collective act of devotion, and though it nearly broke the studio, it helped define Ghibli's legacy as a place where craft, heart, and storytelling come first.